Hey guys, how you doing? FM Dal here, and welcome to Wawaw Wednesday, ain't we? And today we've got the game against Stoke City to play. We've also got the transfer window. It's loads of things happening. I said that there would be nothing happening at the transfer window, so this could be a dull one. Well, there's already been changes. We've already made differences. We've already looked into other things, so I might as well look into it, right? Yeah, let's go. Kelly! First things first, let's get to the games that you've missed. Of course, we had the game against Bristol City that we drew 1-1. Vardy scoring very late on. You guys saw that. If you haven't seen that, that means you didn't watch the last episode, which means you need to go back. All right, if you haven't already, like, subscribe, do all the beautiful stuff, and also go back to the start. See where this journey started. We're on the sort of, it's a bit like, have you ever seen, it's like crypto. It like goes up and then we have a bit of a down, and then hopefully now we're on the back. We're on the back up. Here we go. This is what I'm hoping for. Anyway, after that game we went and played Huddersfield. It was 0-0, and I'm so glad that we didn't put this one for you guys on YouTube because it was boring. It was so bad. There was just nothing involved in that game. But then we went into the FA Cup and we're through. We played Barnet. We only won 3-2. Not great. We were 3-0 up, though. That's the positive we need to look at. Massimo got 2 in the game. Will Fish got 1, but Aguero got sent off after 70. And then, for some reason, we just completely stopped playing. They scored 2, and it made it a little bit worrying. But we'll bypass that, and it was all right. Not too bad. Then we went into a Norwich game. Now, Norwich, it was 0-0 again. And again, look, we've had this weird situation when we look at the way that we've been playing. I mean, if you take out the Wolves game, we've not actually lost since, the very start of December. So that's positive, especially in a time of the year where I normally struggle. I normally have very bad performances around this time. So we've been doing okay. But this 0-0 again, after the 0-0 against Huddersfield and the 1-1 against Bristol City, it was 3 draws in a row. And I wasn't really sure what to do. I wasn't really sure how to change the game. I wasn't really sure how we were going to push on. And the answer to it was just, hope for Troy Parrott, because oh my gosh, in the next game he finally turned up, and there it is, 3 goals from Troy Parrott, 4-1 win over Swansea. We were 1-0 up, and then as per usual, we gave away a penalty, which is just something we love doing. If anybody knows in this game why we give away so many penalties, please do get in contact, get it down there in the comments, because I cannot fully understand why we concede at least a penalty every other game, it seems, in the moment. But he kicked on, 4-1 win. Good goal again from Ben Knight. This boy, he doesn't play that much, Ben Knight. He's not played, I know it says 21 games, but there's been a lot off the bench, 16 starts. I'm not sure if I really like him or if he's never ever going to live up to that £2.4 million that I spent on him, because for me, that's an awful lot of money. Yes, he's supposedly worth more, but look at the arrows, they're up and down. I do worry a bit about him. Anyway, so we came out of the 4-1, and the last game we just played was Blackburn. We beat him 2-1 as well. Another goal from Troy Parrott, and Aguero got one as well in there, and Lenihan scored for them. We played a different formation in this one. We went to 4 diamond 2 up front. I wanted Vardy to play, basically, and I couldn't take Troy out, so I had to place it up front. So we went with the diamond. It worked, but now we go into a game against Stoke. They're sitting in 6th. Believe it or not, guys, that means that they are below us right now. That's how the league has turned out for us. There's been changes, and we are looking nice and happy. With those wins that we've seen, it's pushed us up. We're still quite far away from automatics. That's the, and when I say quite far away, we're now 8 points away, which for me is, if you look here, 8 points are 46, they're 54. I'm already at the point of saying that that's not going to happen, is it? That's going to take some outrageous wins to get to that level. So I think we are at the moment looking at playoffs. I think that's probably where we're looking, and understandably where we're looking. And also lucky to be there as well with the way that we started the season. It was such a bad start to the season that we're kind of pulling it back now, but we're in 4th. Not far away, to be fair. Derby can still put us under pressure if they win in their game in hand. There's a game in hand for Stoke themselves. So if both of these two win, we're straggling. But as long as we're holding on, as long as we're grasping, it's fine. But there has been some players to leave. And one of those is very upsetting. And it's this guy. Dale's gone to Burton. I'm not really sure how to finish the song, but he's gone to Burton. Yeah, not big money at all. Basically no money, if I'm honest with you. But his contract was running out at the end of the season. It was only £42,000. I mean, that's unbelievable. £42,000. He's gone. He's played 4 games. He's in League 2. He's not even doing well in League 2. A man, a myth, a legend of days gone. That's why it's so upsetting. But look, he was never going to play. He was never going to play. He's gone there, and he's on a £4,700 a week contract. He's actually, I think, must be, if not close to, on more money there than he was here, and he's playing in League Two. So fair play to him. Absolutely nothing against him. That's great for him. But for us, what have we had on? What else has happened since you've been gone? And a few other things have happened. Robbie Clark, one of the young lads, right? So he's a young right back that we got in. I wasn't sure whether I was going to bring him into the first team and play him loads this season, or whether he'd just not make it. And to be honest, it's all been based on Massimo being so good, being such a good signing, which has meant that this boy has gone out on loan for the rest of the season to Wrexham. I'm hoping he gets some game time, gets to be this player, because that is a baller. So we need him to do that, especially, you know, with the way that this game goes and the way that Bree could at any point be signed by someone else. So he could be very good, and he's gone on loan. Another guy on loan is Ethan Ennis. And you know what? Ethan, he was one of those who's played a lot for us this season, to be fair to him. He's had 11 games for us, and 11 games probably more than he thought he would get this season. Still a decent player, but we had the opportunity for him to go to League One, which is only the league below. They wanted to play him as an important player, which meant that he would play every single game. I thought that opportunity was probably worth more to him than coming off the bench for us. And in hindsight, looking at his 6'7", maybe it wasn't. But we'll see. We'll see. And he's only young anyway, so there's a lot of time for him to progress into the player that we want him to be. If you agree with those, please do get down there in the comments. Let me know. If you don't agree, I agree with you. Maybe I should have done more. We're still looking at players to bring in. We have brought 2 players in on loan. Looking for a third, so there could be more. First loanee that we brought in is a lad called Fernando Augusto. Now, sorry, he's a regen, but what I'm saying is he's an under-20 Brazilian international. That's positive. He's here on loan, basically. With letting Ethan Ennis go, we had to bring somebody else in. He's played 1 game, and he's got a 6.3, so really, it's not looking overly great for the boy. But we had to bring somebody in. I thought we'll bring through this young lad. We'll see him. We'll see what he can do. He's only £2,900 a week, so it's very easy to bring him in and not really worry about it. The other one was a lot more money on his contract, but he's already making a little bit of a difference, this new boy. So this guy, Louis Sibley. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I was very pleased with this loan, and I'm looking at his price, 300k to 3.1 mil. Now, we don't have much money. That is a negative of being a Wednesday, and I've asked the board, by the way, just thought you'd like to know, if we could get some more money. I was like, hey, look, I've not done anything wrong. You know, if anything, I'm an A plus or something, I think. Hold on. Let me just get that right for you, just so you can understand where I'm at here. A plus. A plus is where I'm at, guys. So I thought, I'll ask for some more money. Transfers, wage, whatever you want to give me, I'll take it. You know, we've just been taken over by the new chairman. He must have loads of dollar. Wouldn't give me nothing. Wouldn't give me nothing. Wouldn't give me a dime. So I've been working on a very low budget. But this boy's come in. He's 19 grand a week. He's coming at. I admit that's not perfect. I mean, I put up straight away, not perfect. But he's played 2 games for us. He's got an assist in each of the games that he's played. So, you know, Louis Sibley's looking like a right baller. And to be honest, Louis Sibley in real life looks like a right baller. He made a big 5.25 mil move to Brighton, which just didn't work out for him. We're hoping that it works out for him here. If we can get him for 300k at the end of the season, if we could do something like that at the end of the season, give it now. Give it to me now. But we'll see what happens. Anyway, let's get into the game against Stoke today, and then we've got the transfer window, and we've got more deals we want to get through, so let's see if we can. Here we are for the game against Stoke City at home. Goalkeeper Hazard, Bria right back. This is where it might get a bit awkward, because if we only played 3 days ago, means that the centre-backs are not as strong as they need to be. Clark Salter, by the way, there was an offer that came in from Fulham for him. They offered 300,000 straight up, and then 300,000 after 6 months or something like that. 600k, not happening. Just not happening. So, but he's on the bench today, not fit enough. So Sorensen and Fish in the middle with Castillo on the left. Aguirre playing the defensive mid. We are playing that in theory 4-4-2 with the diamond in the middle. Aguirre defensive mid. Jorgensen, and Agudelo are going to be playing in the centre of the midfield. Louis Sibley going to make his start today, attacking mid. And up front, we've got Broja and Vardy. That's right, a bit of a different team. So, a few players. Broja has not scored yet in the Championship. 21 games, I think it is, and no goals. So, let's not judge the player. Let's not judge the boy. The bench is, as you'd expect, Corbiny. Boo. Still boos. Is on the bench. Simons, Knight, and Sierra. No Parrot. Parrot's not fit enough to play, basically. There's no point putting a player who's just not fit enough to play. So he's not there. Stoke's team, I tell you what, Daniel Ballard, always good in the game. If you always just go and get him. Just go and get him. And apart from that, a few other players. Jack Stevens getting old. Ethan Galbraith, Dewsbury Hall. You know what? It's an average team. It's a very average Stoke team. I mean, Tyrese Campbell is a good striker to get in the game, but hey, he's back again though, isn't he? Tyrese, John Jules. I think we could do this. I believe in us. Defence might let us down. Let's get to the game. Kick off. First bit of action is with them. Daniel Ballard out to Opoku. Opoku? I'll poke you. That's not true. Tyrese Campbell should score. Oh my gosh, he's missed. Don't know how he missed that, to be honest with you. As Dewsbury Hall comes in to take the corner, puts it in, and it's cleared easily as per usual. Great defending. But Murphy. Oh, Sibley. Boys, write it down. Write the name down. Sibley. Back again, and it's not working for us today. We've not had any highlights so far. This 4-4, what shot? Ooh, wide. Hazard. He knows. Finally, we're in their side, which just makes a difference. Aguirre, Sibley. Can he get another assist? It's in. It's Jamie Vardy who scored it. Broja has assisted it. It's 1-0 Sheffield Wednesday. And you know what the important bit there was? Sibley's cross. I know that's what you're all thinking. What a signing Sibley is. As Bree threw it in here. Not down to Jorgensen, inside to Aguirre, Sibley there, beautiful ball to the back post, Broja nods it down, Jamie Vardy, when he plays, he scores, this level is too easy for him, we know that, don't know why we're watching this again, he's headed it backwards anyway, ridiculous. Half time not played well and we're 1-0 up, I'll take that any day of the week. Kick off for the second half and the worst thing happened, as I said to the boys, go out there and press, you've done okay, you can do better, as per usual. And the only person, Wade Jorgensen, into the back post, nothing. And Murphy heads it away to Castillo. The only person, the one player you don't want to be demotivated is this boy, Hazard. He was like, nah, mate, I'm not listening to that. That's absolute useless. I'm like, you need to get yourself together because if you play badly, we ain't got a chance. So Sibley, I can't even tell you how much this... Get down there in the comments right now. If you've got to this point anyway, get down there in the comments and just say, Del, the decision to sign Sibley was absolutely just one of those that you can only dream of. What a little dink as well. Dink, I said. What are you even? Back again, and we're in control again, which is, it's a lot easier to watch when we're doing this. It's a lot easier to be. Okay, so that is karma. Karma is what that is. Wow. Oh my gosh, what is he doing? Sorensen, can anybody remember a time where he's been good? I can't remember a time where he's been good. And he complains about not playing. Well, I don't know why. We're back. Stoke coming forward. But we've got the ball. Vardy into the man, the myth, the legend. It is Sibley. He's done it again. He's absolutely done it again. Honestly, this boy. I don't even know why they've let him go. I have no clue why Brighton thought, you know what, let's just put him out on loan again. He's obviously not good enough for football, and he's just too good. Oh, Sibley. Sibley the best, one might say. Sibley the... And we're back, and it's ball in. It's not happened. Dobson has it, and he's running away with it, actually, to Murphy on the right-hand side. He turns back. It's into Bustos. Dobson. Castanos. Good block, but not... You see, Tyrese Campbell. What a player on this game. What a player. And that's it. That is it. Oh, I'll tell you what, towards the end of that, I was just like, if they score, I'm going to be absolutely fuming. I've had enough of being fuming on these videos. So, no, we've come away with a good win, actually. Let's be honest. Stoke are a good team. Tyrese Campbell, obviously a very good striker. But we've come away with the win. Broja, Sibley the best. As twice I've used that, and I'm going to use it a lot more, so get ready for it. Agudelo, Fish, Bree, loads of good performances. Another good win. What does that make us a little bit more comfortable in the playoffs? The answer to that question is not overly better. We are in there, 49, but Stoke have still got a game in hand, and with Tyrese Campbell, you know what that means. They could be very, very good. Derby, game in hand, honest. But we're in there, we're comfortable, we're happy for now. We'll see what happens. But transfer window time, who can we bring in? We've just paid £40,000 to Bayern Munich for Sieb because he's played 50 games for us. And when you talk about a signing who's absolutely smashed it, 50 games Sieb now. Decent player. 1 league goal in 50 games. 1 league goal. My transfer history is shocking. Let's get to the window, shall we? Transfer window. There it is. It's gone yellow. We're at the transfer window. Let's look at a few of the things that they're thinking might happen. Maybe Pablo Torre, 39 mil. Unbelievable. Diaz, 9.7. Yeah, so what we Agudelo, who's on loan at us right now, by the way, guys, could be going to Burnley for £2.4 million. That's interesting. Another rumour is that we're paying £10 million for Gelhardt. £10 million. Where am I getting that from? Who in the world thinks that I can get £10 million off anyone right now? It's just, let's see if I can get someone in. Here we go, first thought of the day. The first one that we go through together here. Simons is wanted by Wimbledon. Slight interest. Do we let him go? He's been a solid backup for us this season. Absolutely solid backup. He's played 15 games, 10 off the bench, but 5 starts in there. Average is literally, that is average as it comes. I'm thinking no. One player that we have let go is Kevin Naramana. Now, the reason we've let him go is you say let go, he's gone out on loan. We had him out on loan at the first part of the season to Buxton, and he's actually gone up 2 divisions for the next one, which is Barrow. So that I think it's just good to hopefully get him as a better player. And we've not made the signing I wanted to as well, keeping you up to date with it. We tried to bring in a defender, which we'll have to go again and look at another one now because I thought we'd got the man. I thought we'd got him. But he said no to us. It's this Frederick Yackle. Now, obviously, I have not scouted him very much. But I thought as a backup defender, because I do think we need one. Without Gibson, we've kind of gone from having a really strong centre-back partnership to having an okay one. Like, don't get me wrong, we've got to find one. And we've got Tarkovsky on the bench if we need him to come in. And Shay Dunkley, if we need him to come in, he's going to be gone at the end of the season. So I thought, well, you know what, let's try and bring in one more. Will Fisher's played a lot of games. Well, not a lot, but more games that I really thought he would be playing this season. And so I'm still looking. I don't know what you think about that. You might think it's a terrible decision, but I think a centre-back is needed. Right, guys, 6 hours to go. Work is being done on who we're bringing in. Not 1, but 2 are the hopefuls. Can we do it? Ugh. We're still working on getting 2 people in. Is it going to happen? 2 hours to go. 2 hours to go. That's all that matters. But they're close. They are close. We're close. Sieb wants to leave. 50 games, 1 goal. Great striker. Well done, Dale. Transfer window is closed, but did we get them in? Let's have a look. We brought in Brennan Johnson. Now, I know what you're thinking. Dale, why have you brought in another front 3 player? I don't understand why you've done that. It makes no sense. His stats aren't great. And you know what it is? It's because I watched Nottingham Forest last night, and they were really good. And this boy, he was. So I thought, you know what, why not? Why not? And I'll tell you, the answer to that is he's got Sieb stats in the game, let's be honest. 5 no goals, 4 no goals, 24 no goals, 1 no goal. So, grand scheme of things, it's not been great for him. But we're going to blame that on a 5.25 million move, which is the same as Sibley. Sibley the best. That guy. We'll figure one out for Johnson. But yeah, so Reader, he's not here, but Brennan, you know what I'm saying. If you're a Wednesday fan, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, we've brought him in. We're going to hope for the best, really. If he plays, great. He's come as an impact sub. It was mainly to focus on just bringing more players in, just to have a bit more influence from the bench. It's a bad sign. I accept it's bad. But the next one isn't. Jimi Hendrix. Bam! Jimmy. Jorrit Hendrix. Sorry. He's an international, a Dutch international with 1 cap. 1 cap. But look at these positions. This is what I'm talking about. He literally can play anywhere we need him to. And that, in itself, is important. We've got him on loan from Levante, where he's been for a while now, since moving from Spartak Moscow. A lot of you might remember him from his PSV days. He used to be, a player that you quite like to sign on here. At the start of this, he was doing well. Look, in Russia. In where? Sorry, what? Don't talk about that. And then he's done average in Spain. So we've brought him in on loan for the rest of the season just to see if he can commit to being better for us. No players have left, really. So that's another part of the game that we need to talk about. But we'll look at the overall here is that Dale's left, Ennis has gone on loan, Clark's gone on loan. We brought in Augusto Johnson. I know, why'd I do it? Why? I had the money to do it. It don't matter. He doesn't want to play. Anyway, overall in the Championship, big interest in transfers. There have been a couple. Aaron Martin has gone to Norwich. Now, Aaron Martin is one that they were saying we were going to try and get. I was going to try and get him. Couldn't get him. Too expensive for me. But a very good player. Has gone to Fulham. So that's a Premier League move for him. Well done after one decent season. Also a big move. You're joking. I thought he'd gone. I looked at it. So what for the top? Martinelli was meant to be going for £22.5 million. He's meant to be going to, I think it was Inter Milan for 22.5. And I was like, you know what? This is great. Great news for us because Watford are absolutely smashing it. He's not gone anywhere. Well, that's brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant. So that's it. The transfer deadline day is done. Let me know what you think about it. Do you think we did the right thing, the wrong thing? I'm also leaning towards the wrong thing. But let me know down there in the comments. One other thing that you might want to know is a boy here, Shay Dunkley. I've actually taken him out of the squad registration. Okay, that's how much he's not needed at us. 33 years old. I think, to be honest, at this point in his career, I've took him out so Wolfish could be in it. Because I think Wolfish at 22 is probably more helpful to us than a Shay Dunkley at 33, especially one who's transfer listed and is looking to leave anyway at the end of the season when his contract runs out. Let me know what you think about that one as it goes. But guys, we're in fourth in the Championship. We're doing all right, but I'm not confident on the decisions I've just made. When are we coming back? That's what you want to know. That's what we'll tell you now. So we're going to come back for these games against Blackpool, who are sitting bottom, and then top Watford. So we're going against the team who are bottom at the moment, then the team who are top. That'll show us where we really do sit in this season. Remember to like, subscribe, do all the beautiful stuff, and thank you so much for watching, guys. It means so much to me. See you next time. We're all Wednesday, ain't we? Toodle pip.